as someone who loved her wedding, weddings can fucking suck. Like weddings, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to have to fucking talk to these people and it's small talk. Everyone's feeling that way. So they're just looking for an easy, nice conversation. If you can be that point of contact, you are fucking in, daddy gang. Which leads me to my next point. If you are single at a wedding, you need to embrace the romantic chaos and lean the fuck in. If there is a cute single man there, daddy gang, from my lips to your brain, is that a thing? I don't know. You're going to fucking go for it because who cares? Who cares? You probably will never see this guy again. You've got an open bar. You have a DJ playing fun music. You're a little tipsy. You look drop dead gorgeous, okay? There are flowers. There are candles. You got to go for it. Go make out with a stranger in the photo booth, right? Like, we're not holding back. Go skinny dip in the fucking hotel pool. Love that. If I saw that at my wedding, I would have been like, yes, yes, yes. You're doing all the right things, okay? You are surrounded by a lot of people. Sometimes people have the snooze fest weddings where it's like everyone's above fucking 60. But most of the time, you may be surrounded by some people that are actually your own age, single guys. And this is the biggest fucking point of a wedding that's your friends. These people are already vetted. Think about that. When you're at a bar with those little creeps, you see a fucking guy that could be cute. Little do you know, he's a fucking grade A creep, okay? He's going to ruin your life and you don't even know it. These people are vetted. There's accountability to be had. If you meet this guy and he fucks your life up, guess whose fault it is? The bride, okay? So this all comes back around. You have vetted men in a contained area. You better take advantage of that opportunity at this wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go solo, you actually have to switch your mindset to anything can happen at these weddings. As long as you're open to it. As long as you're not hunched over, fucking mouth breathing on Hinge while you have a platter of opportunity in front of you, okay? As long as you're open to it, it can truly be the most amazing night ever. So instead of dreading going to weddings this summer, daddy gang, we are going to lean in and we are going to enjoy ourselves. By bringing a default situationship or a guy you met randomly and you're like, do you want to come to this fucking wedding with me? You're just complicating something that never was probably going to last in the first place. And also, if you do have a situationship and you invite into a wedding, you're so done. Like, that man is going to be like, oh my God, she's so fucking obsessed with me. Like, how many times do I have to not call her back? And now she's inviting me to a fucking wedding. Like, read the room that he probably will like you more if he's like, oh, where are you going this weekend? And you're like, a wedding. And he's like, oh, wow. So I guess we definitely are still a situationship. Like, this is a good opportunity for you to not bring those pieces of shit in closer to your personal life, okay? Going single and meeting a guy at a wedding is 10 times better. No strings attached, no conflicted emotions, no crying in the bathroom. You will be setting yourself up for success if you take this playbook and you put it to work this summer. So, daddy gang, I hope everyone is getting excited. You're getting your hottest fucking dress. You're getting ready for whatever fucking wedding you were miserable that you had to go to. And now you're like, okay, wait, maybe I'm going to meet someone. And if I don't, I'm going to make some great fucking friends and I'm going to have a good fucking time. So I cannot wait for you guys to write in. Tell me all of your crazy wedding season hookup stories. But for now, daddy gang, I personally think it's time that we, venture off. We gotta pivot a little bit. We're gonna go to a land. We're gonna go to a land that is filled with baguettes and wine and spritzes. We're going first class, up in the sky, popping champagne, living the life on the fast line. I won't change, we're going to Paris. Oh, the flowersy to Paris. Oh, the flowersy in Paris. Oh, c'est so fun. We are going to a little place I personally like to go. Questions of the mother. The motherfucking week. Questions of the motherfucking week. That was like chill, easy, No dog. Guys, when you message me and you're like, Alex, my dog was jumping at the TV screen like there was a burglar entering our house. Gets me every fucking time. Questions of the motherfucking week, you guys. Let's answer some of these burning questions. I need to help you. You know, you help me, I help you, Daddy Gang. Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Uber Eats. Okay, Daddy Gang, we all know Uber Eats has the best selection of local restaurants, but did you know they also eat when it comes to a whole range of delivery services? Now, that might be a lot to take in, so let me break it down for you. Uber Eats isn't just for poolside poke bowls or late night pizza on the patio. When you can't make it to the store, you can get just about anything you need delivered straight to your door with Uber Eats. Right now, you could be checking off your whole shopping list, okay? I am so excited to have friends over for summer on pool days. And you know what the last thing I want to do is when the UV is a 10 outside? Go to the grocery store, okay? That's not on my to-do list, okay? I love that on Uber Eats, I can get tequila for the margaritas. I can get meat for the barbecue and sunscreen when I realize that my tan is unfortunately turning into a burn, okay? And when it gets too hot in LA to be running outside doing errands, I'm just like, oh, I need to be inside. I love that I can sit in my sweats on my couch in the freezing air conditioning and get everything I need delivered without ever having to step outside. Okay, the goal is to never leave my house. So get grocery, alcohol, and everyday essentials in addition to the restaurant food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details. Number 1. Daddy, I need help. My boyfriend of 2 years recently asked for a break. Classic immature move. During that break, I hooked up with a lifeguard and it was amazing. Now, a few days later, he wants to get back together. I want to get back with him, but should I tell him I slept with someone during the break or keep it to myself? Much love. Girl. Okay, before we talk about whether or not you should tell this man, I think that it's really important to acknowledge the fact that he is the one that put your relationship on a break. So you said you said like, this feels like it came from a place of like just pure immaturity. So my question back to you is, why do you want to take him back? Like, is he truly a really good partner, or do you just want the comfort of having someone again? Or even is it like an ego thing? Like, because he ended it with you, now you just want him back. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound like he's ready to be in a full-term committed relationship. And my initial worry for you is you kind of have no clarity on why he wanted to take a break and why he did what he did. So that to me means he's probably going to do it again, babe. Like, this is not the last time. Maybe the first, but definitely not the last. Also, the fact that the break was only a few days is a major red flag to me. This feels extremely impulsive and, yes, immature, like you said. Also, if you hooked up with someone else during this really short break, again, I think you need to ask yourself, do you really even like this person? If I was in love with someone and they blindsided me with a break, like, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes and I'm thinking about when I was kind of first, pretty serious with Matt. I don't think I could have even thought about getting back out there in 48 fucking hours. I would be like on the bathroom floor crying and upset and trying to process all this. So I want to clarify. I'm not saying that you should feel guilty, but I do think it says something about how you feel and the true depth of the relationship that currently stands. So first piece of advice is I would ask you to really reevaluate how you feel about the relationship. What doubts and concerns did you have before that break that maybe you weren't willing to look at? Sometimes I feel like the person that puts the break or decides on the break or the breakup, like, it feels like they have all the power because you're looking inward being like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And meanwhile, it's like, girl, do you even want to be in this anymore? Now, for whether or not you should tell him, I personally think you should, without a doubt, 100% tell him. The reason that you were able to so freely go and hook up with someone else is because of him. he made the decision to go on a break with you. So you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you wanted during this time. And if he gets mad or breaks up with you over that, then there is your immediate answer and sign. Like, you shouldn't be with someone like that, right? You did nothing wrong. In my opinion, breaks are so messy, honestly. And I think the only way a break could potentially work is if there is such a level of maturity and honesty and communication around said break. And even still then, I think they're really difficult. Most of the time, it's one person initiating the break, and the only way I think it can again work is if they're doing it in a way that they're trying their hardest to respect you and your feelings. Like, is the goal of the break to make you stronger or find something out that you both know you need to individually work on? Like, this break literally fucking sounds, babe, and I hate to like kind of punch you in the face, but it literally sounds like he wanted to go play Xbox for a few days or like fuck a couple bitches, and then he was like, okay, I'm good, decided to come back. It sounds like this break was 3 days. Like, that is unacceptable to its core. And my final red flag, which I want to leave you with, is this is an indicator to me of how he's going to handle really important or tough conversations between the two of you for the rest of time if you have a relationship with this person. This is not someone that's thoughtful. This is not someone that is thinking about your feelings. This is not even someone that's thinking about your future. They're just kind of going with what feels right in the moment. And I personally don't want someone like that for anyone in the daddy gang. You need someone that's thoughtful. So to the daddy gang listening that maybe you haven't been asked to go on a break with your partner, maybe this doesn't exactly relate to you. What I could say is, for anyone listening, I hope what you can take from this is sometimes when a partner does something that hurts us or upsets us, we understandably are so caught up in our emotions and our ego that we rarely pause and honestly evaluate, wait, why is this person treating me this way? Like, we're so wrapped up in, oh my God, this person just broke up with me and I'm so embarrassed or I'm so hurt and I'm feeling all these things. And you're understandably so trying to connect with the emotion of how it's making you feel. But I don't think we often pause to be like, wait, why would we want to be with someone that just did that to us? Like, even as far down to when you get cheated on, we're like, oh my God, what did I miss? And how many times has this happened? And I'm so embarrassed and I'm so upset. And how am I going to tell my family? Blah, blah. And it's almost like the person's like sitting over here. And it's like, wait, let's deal with all those emotions in a second. Let's all collectively agree this person's a piece of shit. Got it? Okay, good. Now handle the emotions. So I just think we have to look at the bigger picture, because most of the time in these little moments, they're telling us exactly how they are going to continue to treat us. And we let things kind of blur our vision, and we let things distract us from the obvious answer directly in front of us. So I hope that helps. Okay. Next question. Hey, Alex, my best friends, one guy, one girl, started dating earlier this year. Before they went from friends to lovers, we were all such close friends for literally a decade. It was never weird for the guy and I to hang out one-on-one. He is one of my closest guy friends. Now that they're dating, my female friend will not allow me to hang out with her boyfriend without her, and she gets mad if we are even texting. She said if I can't follow her new boundaries, she will cut me off. I feel so uncomfortable and trapped. How do I handle this? What the